Hello and welcome back. Today's video is a recheck of a cow we trimmed 2 weeks ago that had this huge wall ulcer. So we got it all washed off, and as you can see there was a huge crack up the side wall of its hoof. So we pared it all out, pared all the loose horn around it. There is a full video of this that I'll put at the end of this video, but this was 2 weeks ago. As you can see, it was quite a big wall ulcer, huge wall ulcer in fact. We managed to pare out all the loose horn that was around the lesion. And we attached a rubber block to take the weight off that saw claw. So we glued the block onto a good claw, which was going to take the weight off that big wall ulcer. As you can see, it was really sore. We bandaged her up with some salicylic acid to keep the lesion clean and try and start some of the healing process of that. So this was her when we let her out 2 weeks ago. She was obviously quite sore on that foot. You can see she's still very tender when she puts weight on it. Still limping quite bad, which is bound to be with a lesion that size. But the block will be taking the weight off it. So now this is 2 weeks later. We've come back to recheck her. And we're going to take the bandage off. And see how much it's healed. It's really important to recheck cows like this. Ideally every week if they're as bad as this, but so we're going to be really careful, try and see what's going on underneath. Scrape away any of the loose horn with a knife. But you can see it's dried out considerably from last time. So it has started to heal by the looks of it at this point. It had started to underrun under some of the horn just at the edges of it. So we're just going to take away a bit more of the loose horn. Any little loose bits that you can see around it, they need to come off still to try and get new horn to grow underneath. As you can see, it's a huge crack up the side of the wall. And the new horn has to grow from the top, from the coronary band at the top of the hoof, all the way down to the sole, which is going to take a long time when there's a lesion as big as that. As you can see, it's a lot different to it was 2 weeks ago. So that's all the loose horn pared off. But this was what it was like 2 weeks ago. So as you can see, it has dried out quite a lot. So I decided just to spray it with some iodine today. Try and let some air get to it. And try and start some more healing. But you can see the huge crack up the back of the hoof, but all the weight is actually on that block. So again, this is how she was walking 2 weeks ago on that after her first trim. And this is her today when we took the video on walking on the block. As you can see, she's barely limping at all. Pretty happy with how she's walking on that.